This is David, post PD, celebrating every day that God gives me to wake up, clothed in my right mind, blessing me with the activities of my limbs, and blessing me with an amazing woman by the name of Julie Marie Davis, whom I love so much, who when I'm down, she picks me back up, tells me to dust myself off and keep moving forward. And for that I will eternally be grateful to her. And I'm thankful that to her I am the same thing, and together we have an amazing family. Though it's not perfect, which no family really is, you know, she loves me despite my faults, my shortcomings, my ill temper, you know, my bitterness, my angriness, and she sees me for who I am inside, which is fragile, you know, and weak. And I appreciate that so much, that through my weakness and her encouragement that I'm able to be strong. And forgive me if it seems like I'm just babbling on and on, but I could talk about my wife forever and a day, because I am truly thankful for the woman that God has blessed me with. And I love her, you know. Marriages isn't easy and never will be, but as long as you trust and believe in God and put God first and make sure He's the head of your relationship, that there is no weapon formed against you. It won't prosper. It just won't. That's what His Word says, and I believe it because I've seen it for myself. You know, in my relationship, the devil's trying to throw, you know, everything, including the kitchen sink at me. You know, with the death of my grandfather, which is the only father figure I've ever had in my life. You know, to my father-in-law, you know, being diagnosed a third time with cancer, and God's help will be a 3-time cancer survivor. So a big shout out to my father-in-law, Mark Feldkamp, who is one of the toughest old bastards I ever met in my life. You know, and I respect him, I love him, and I cherish him. And, you know, I thank God that, you know, when God takes one person out of your life, He will replace it with somebody else. And I'm just so eternally grateful for God, you know, for the many blessings that He's given unto me and my family, though it is not easy, you know, and the storm is overhead over the Davis family. But I believe and trust in God that He will see me and see my family through, because we're being made endure for a night. Joy will come in the morning, and this test is only seasonal. So I like to give a shout out to my wife, Julie, my children, Abby, Evan, Ellie, DJ, James, and Jackson. I love you guys. God be with you on your, you know, on what my oldest daughter, she goes to KU and becomes one of the finest nurses this world has ever seen. My eldest son, Evan, who is one of the baddest wrestlers that I've ever laid my eyes on. My daughter, Ellie, who has an amazing musical talent but doesn't even realize it. My son, DJ, who is a phenomenal artist, shaping up to be one of the greats, like my brother, you know, Christopher. James hasn't really figured out his niche, but he loves animals, so I'm sure that he's going to do something with that. And my youngest son, Jackson, is going to grow up and be an astrophysicist. I'm proud of you guys. I love you, and I'm so thankful for you. So I'm through with my rant and rave. God bless you guys.